Hello Capricorn, Happy New Year. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is your love reading for January 2021. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and it's not going to resonate for everyone. So let your intuition guide you to what feels meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. Sometimes those readings contain additional messages, and as always, thank you all so much for your awesome support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So let's see what the main message is for you, Capricorn, regarding love for January 2020. We're getting listen with your heart. You're listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. All right, so that card's pretty self-explanatory, but let's see if we can get a card on what you're not necessarily hearing with your heart here. We're getting absence. One of you is not making time to be present with the other. So, you know, that could be several things when we have the main message of listening with your heart, that you're listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. So however that resonates, and then we have absence coming in, that one of you is not making time to be present with the other. So look around your life and see, you know, take a look, see if that's you, and realize that you might want to actually make time to be present and in the moment with another person here. So let's get some cards about this absence. And we're getting the Eight of Coins, Faith, the Hierophant, the Moon, and the Eight of Swords. So back to this listening with your heart. You're listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. So we have absence. One of you is not making time to be present with the other. So bringing this back into being able to listen with your heart, you know, listening with a loving heart. Maybe what this absence is all about. Why one of you maybe is not making time to be present with another. It's going to take effort. And it feels like it's going to take a balanced effort between you and another person. To bring you back into connection here, to bring you back into being present with each other. We do have the Hierophant, you know, we have faith here. This feels to me like having faith that you can bring this connection back together, that you can actually start to listen with your heart to each other. You know, you're here to hear what this person is saying with a loving heart. You know, instead of not having any faith that the love is there. So for some of you, because we have the Moon, this is a lot of possibly hidden emotions, but it is a very emotional situation. And with the Eight of Swords, it feels like this, you could be feeling trapped and stuck in your mental energy about your feelings, about another person's. There's some feelings that are hidden here that's keeping you trapped and stuck because you haven't had the faith, because you haven't been listening with your heart. You haven't been listening with a loving heart because you guys haven't been present with each other. There is a time of absence. So however that resonates, it's about putting in equal effort, the two of you, if you're in connection, and having faith that this love is going to endure, because there's a lot of emotions. So we do have Pisces energy, we have Cancer energy. So you could be needing to have faith when it comes to connection and actually listening to what another person is saying. Because it feels to me like, you know, hiding these emotions is going to leave you trapped and stuck. And if you feel this faith energy, it's time to be present with this other person and actually listening with your heart instead of listening with your head. Because like I said, there are a lot of heavy emotions and there is this energy of being trapped and stuck. For those of you that aren't in connection, you know, this is a time of absence. Maybe you can't connect with another person because you know, you guys just can't seem to find the time. When you do have the time, you're not able to be present. However this resonates, somebody isn't listening with their heart. They're listening with their mental energy. And we need, you know, you need to listen from a deep emotional place and have faith in the situation. There also needs to be equal balance brought into this situation of, you know, absence, this situation of living or listening with your heart, of being present with each other. Because we do have being trapped and stuck. So let's get a card for some of you. You could be putting an effort towards Taurus here with the Hierophant, this Faith card. You know, there is a time of absence. Like I said, we do have Pisces or possibly Cancer energy, water energy, very emotional. But there is this trapped and stuck energy. So whether that resonates back to just listening with your heart, or comes back to this absence, that either of you, there maybe isn't some balance in both of you making time to be present with each other. So let's get a card for this row. And we're getting impatience. Some things are worth the wait. So it feels like in working through this situation, it feels what could be happening with this absence, that one of you is not making time to be present with the other. It could be because of impatience. Things maybe aren't moving fast enough. You're not listening to each other. You're not listening from a heart space. And that creates this impatient energy. Because you're trapped and stuck in this energy, you're needing to have faith. And that can cause this impatient energy. But the message with impatience is that some things are worth the wait. So it feels like this is worth the effort that you're going to want to make to start listening with your heart, and to actually start taking the time to be present with one another. That's going to require effort and faith, you know, that you can work through these deep, heavy emotions and hopefully move out of getting, you know, moving out of this energy. You're stuck in this energy of not listening and not being present. And whether that's you or another person, I don't know. So however this resonates, let's get some cards for impatience here. And we're getting the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So it does feel like, you know, some things are going to be worth the wait because we have a new beginning in love. A new loving beginning is coming in. But you need to have patience. You are going to move away from this stuck energy and move into this new loving beginning. Move away with the Six of Swords to the future here, to lots of passion, lots of enthusiasm, lots of excitement here. Very powerful energy, very balanced energy in enthusiasm and excitement. And, you know, taking action, taking powerful action for this new loving beginning, and to move away from this old energy of not listening, absence, not being present with each other. You can move away. You know, there is a new beginning in love, which enables you to move away. But you need to have patience because some things are worth the wait. And it's worth the wait because you can tap into this King of Wands energy being very powerful and bring the passion back in. You know, be present with each other. Listen to each other with a loving heart. And then here you are just dreaming about your future. You know, who knows what the future is going to hold. But it does feel like your ships are going to come in. And back to this patience. It's a time for patience. It's a time to allow this to unfold. And go ahead and dream of a very bright future, of getting out of this energy of, you know, where you were trapped and stuck. Have faith in your future. Your ships are going to come in. But you are going to need to have patience. This is all a process. But we do have a new loving beginning. So whether you're in connection or not, there is a new loving beginning one way or another coming in. So have faith here. You know, there are a lot of deep emotions. And some of those emotions can just be hidden because of the circumstance, because of this lack of listening, this lack of maybe equal effort. And that's, you know, you're going to be stuck in that energy. So, like I said, we have Taurus energy. We have some water sign energy with the moon. So it could be Pisces, possibly Cancer. And then we have fire energy. So you could be connecting with those signs or dealing with this issue with those signs. But let's see what the best advice is. And we're getting the one. You found your soulmate. And so work through this. You know, this is very positive energy when it comes to those of you that aren't in connection, because if you can listen with your heart and hear with a loving heart, you know, this person coming in, it could be you that's not making time to be present with this other person because you're not listening to what they're saying from your heart. You're listening to it from your mental energy. You're trapped and stuck in that. You need to have faith and put in equal, balanced effort. That's in listening. That's in being present with each other. You know, like I said, there are a lot of deep emotions, but there is this period of being trapped and stuck. There's this energy of impatience. but there is new love coming in and moving away, moving towards this King of Wands energy, moving towards a place where you can be you start to feel very passionate, very enthusiastic and excited because you've met your soulmate and you're just waiting for your ship to come in. Your soulmate is on this ship. Have patience. Some things are worth the wait. For those of you that are in connection, this is about rebuilding new loving energy into your love connection here. Allowing you to be very powerful, very confident in the strength of this connection. But it starts with listening with your heart. It starts with being present and making an effort, balanced effort between the two of you, and making this effort to be present with each other and having faith that this is the one, that this is your soulmate. But there are some issues you need to work through. You might be a little bit impatient, but just know that it's going to be well worth the wait because, you found your soulmate. This is the one. You're moving away from this old energy of not listening, of not being present, into this very passionate, very powerful, with confidence and faith that this is the one. This is your soulmate. And here we end the reading with just waiting for your ships to come in. So just remember, it's about listening with your heart and, being present with each other. And the advice here is the one. You found your soulmate. So I hope this was helpful, Capricorn. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.